Hello and welcome everybody to Game 3 of MVP versus TooDming from the Blizzard Invitational 2011. So far it has been a very intense series between both these players, MVP taking Game 1 in a crazy base race to losing all their workers to re-macroing, and MVP just pushing with a macroed army like a boss. Took Game 1. Game 2, TooDming was able to take with a big Baneling attack at the front, managed to just Baneling bust the heck out of MVP's natural expansion, broke in, did so much damage, and MVP was once again reduced to just a handful of workers. After that, MVP did a good job of trying to come back into the game, but just wasn't able to get up quite enough forces to be able to hold off the Ling Muta style of TooDming. So here going into Game 3, we are going to see how both of these players are going to be faring. So far, we've seen a lot of aggression here out of MVP, and I would almost expect him to have more and more aggression just because it is really what he is good at. He is so amazingly good at being aggressive. His macro is so unbelievably strong that he can macro just as strongly whether he's being aggressive or just chilling in his base. His macro is just never ever stops. Now, I actually haven't even really gotten a chance to introduce these players for this game, but if you watch the first two games, you should know who these two players are. Spawning in the 5 o'clock position as the Red Terran, playing for Team Incredible Miracle, we have MVP. Spawning here in the 2 o'clock position as the Blue Zerg, we have, for PanDa team, I guess, we have TooDming. Now, looks like MVP so far has managed to throw down one barracks, one gas geyser going down as well. So it looks like he's going to be opening up with a factory. In Game 1, we saw a similar opening here from MVP, where he just got up a couple of fast factories with reactors, managed to get up a whole lot of tech labs, or a whole lot of reactors on his factories, get up a whole lot of Hellions, was able to deal some real good damage to his opponent. Is that going to be what he is doing in this game? We will find out. Command center now being morphed to an orbital command at about the standard time. 15 food is generally the accepted time for when you get that orbital command. And it looks like in the base of TooDming right now, he is just going to be taking his natural expansion, followed by that spawning pool, followed by that gas geyser. Just now starting to mine some of that gas, and here we do now have a bunker coming down from MVP. Looks like he is trying to get aggressive one more time. There is a Marine coming across the map, but earlier we saw TooDming deal with one of these bunker rushes quite easily. Will MVP be able to be successful in this bunker rush? Look at this drone surround here from TooDming. He's getting a drone around on all sides, but man, this bunker placement is just so good that I don't know if he's going to be able to stop this bunker from going up here. He's trying to pick away at that one SCV, but the bunker does actually complete, and the Marine gets blocked. Unbelievable play there from TooDming. Wow. Nice Marine block there against that mineral patch there. Didn't allow him to get back there, and now he's going to be sending a couple of drones to make sure that these Marines do not get into that bunker. The Marine does get taken down, and that bunker is going to be forced to be salvaged. Beautiful hold there from TooDming. He now has a few Lings on the field, but notice he didn't overcommit to Lings. Once he saw that he was pretty good in terms of holding off that that early bunker pressure, he just went right back to droning, and he's now throwing down a spine crawler, getting up lots and lots of drones, because that's definitely what Zerg wants to do at this point in time, and he is keeping up just fine in that harvester count. 20 to 20 right now in the harvesters, and now he's going to be poking into the front of MVP's base here, checking to see if any expansion has gone down yet. In this case, none has gone down yet, but the first two Hellions for MVP are now popping out. Command center now going up as well here for MVP, and interestingly enough, a tech lab went down. So this is a very different build from the build that he went in Game 1. In Game 1, he used this barracks to throw down another reactor and got another factory up. But here we can see he's clearly doing something very different, as he's now researching STEM. MVP, of course, is not going to be a player that's just going to know one or two builds and use them over and over. MVP is a guy that will have a lot of different trained builds, very well practiced builds in all different styles. And now, ooh, that was actually, I think, a little bit of a dangerous move there by TooDming to actually uproot that spine crawler. If anything, I think he would want to move it back a little bit and prevent motion up that ramp. But looks like in the meantime, MVP does now have 4 Hellions that he's going to be containing his opponent with as he takes his expansion. And now, what do we have going down but another barracks coming down? 2 barracks coming down right now, and now we are going to have a starport coming up here with that tech lab. It looks to me like we are going to have some kind of a stim timing attack here with Medivacs. I think maybe even an early drop, maybe even that elevator drop that became popularized by the Slayers clan at MLG not too long ago. Whoa, here come the Lings. They're going to try to get a couple surrounded on these Hellions. They do manage to pick one off. They're going to try to focus down these other ones, but he is losing a lot of Lings there, and he's forced to pull them all back and let them heal up a little bit. What was I saying before? Ah, yes, the elevator push from the Slayers team. Boxer, I believe, was one of the innovators of this drop, where you essentially create a lot of Marines. I don't think it was off of 3 racks, though. I do not believe that that push was based off of 3 barracks. I think it might have even been a variation of a 1-1-1 or maybe just 2 racks. I don't quite remember what exactly that build was, but now we do see that 2 Medivacs are now coming out here, and the Lings actually managed to get a full surround there on the Hellions, and the Hellions do go down. The Ling count here for TooDming is very, very high here as he has stopped drone production now, and he is making purely Lings. Lair now coming up as well. Looks like he's going to try to go for some big damage here. Banelings now being morphed. He's going for a very similar style as he went for in Game 1. Bunker now coming up here, but there's not a whole lot out right now here for MVP. These Banelings will be able to do quite a bit of damage if MVP is not careful here. And oh no, the Marines get fully surrounded, and the Banelings are now going to be rolling in. Here they come. No Baneling speed quite yet researched. 2 Medivacs are out, but there is not much out here for MVP, and there are so many Banelings out here right now. And oh my goodness, this could actually potentially deal a lot of damage. This could be very, very scary to have to deal with. And whoa, nice little pickup and drop off there, but wow. TooDming, I don't know that that was necessary. He manages to just drop all those Hellions, or drop all those Banelings on that one bunker there. I don't know that that was quite necessary, but he's now going to be going for a Baneling bust at the front. Lots of damage being dealt. All the SCVs being pulled off the line here for MVP, coming in with a ton of SCVs. Only a few Marines are here, supported by these Medivacs, and it looks like they are going to be able to shoo the rest of these units away for now. But as we can see, more Banelings now being morphed in here. More Banelings, or more Zerglings continuing to come across the field right now. No more mining is going on at that natural expansion. No more drones are being added. A lot of gas, I think, is being mined right now. 2 gas geysers worth of gas being mined right now as more and more Banelings are being produced. Looks like he's going to go for another big push at the front. Siege mode is almost done though, and once that is done, then he's going to be able to siege up that siege tank on that high ground, and that's going to be a very, very dangerous place here for TooDming. TooDming needs to get in here, and no, he did not get in there soon enough, and now so much damage being dealt here. But look at that Marine spread here from MVP, spreading out all his units so well, able to clean up all those Lings and Banelings, and I think that is going to put him way ahead in this game. Yeah, as we can see, he really hasn't lost all that much. TooDming lost almost double the units in resources that MVP has lost, and MVP now loading up and going for a big drop here. Lots of Marines being loaded up into these Medivacs, but this Overlord is going to be in position to see it. He's going to see that all these forces are coming here, and all the Lings now coming to try to deal with this push. This Queen needs to get over here and start focusing on those Medivacs, and there we go, the drop trying to come down here for MVP, but it looks like that is not going to happen here, as there are just too many Lings here. They are just going to be being dropped down here, picking off that Overlord. And now, will he be going in for another drop, or will he just sit back now and get this second base up and defended? Looks like he does have this one well-placed siege tank. I love this siege tank placement here from MVP. This is such beautiful siege tank placement. If any units come, that siege tank will be shelling them out for quite a while. Now we do have that siege tank actually being loaded up into the high ground. A couple of Lings coming in here to scout the expansion, but now we do see that this Medivac is going to be lifting this siege tank. Is he actually going to do what I think he's going to do? Is he going to make use of this ledge? There is this weird, awkward ledge here for Terran players to use every now and then. Blinkstalkers sometimes make use of it as well, but this one strange little awkward ledge, you can have a siege tank go down there, and that can actually deal quite a bit of damage. All the Marines are now coming in. The Zerglings now coming in, trying to deal damage, and all those Marines are going to just be picked up before being dropped off, and so many Lings are being killed right now here for TooDming. I can't read his name at the top, and that's such a hazard. And now, whoa, TooDming actually just going for the insta GG. He's just I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that GG from TooDming. Let's check out that harvester count right now. We can see that he was actually way up in harvesters right now, but he just didn't really have a whole lot of units, but I guess he just felt like he was just way behind. I don't really think that he was that far behind, and I don't think that really merited a GG, but a GG and a forfeit out of that game it was, and it looks like MVP is going to take this series, and he is going to be moving on in this tournament. And, yeah, no, I'm not going to spoil it too much for you. Go watch those VODs. Go watch those VODs. I'm going to go try to see if I can't cast some more of these games for tomorrow's uploads as well, if I can get them up before everyone else casts them. And yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Big heart going out to you guys. Comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/GLiTCHStarCraft, or twitter.com/getglitched rather. And I've actually been thinking about one thing that I had actually wanted to ask you guys about, and that is I've been thinking about doing a user submitted week. How do you guys feel about that? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to know how you guys feel about doing a week of just user submitted replays, or maybe just one a day. Maybe I'll do pro replays, but I'll cast like one user submitted replay every day as well. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Would you guys be willing to submit some replays for me to cast? If you would, then I will set up an email account where you guys can start to send some replays, and yeah, I can get to casting some of them, because I think that'd be kind of fun for some of the users to see their own games being cast and put out there for the whole of YouTube to see. Let me know what you guys think of that in the comments below, and that is going to do it for me, guys. Thanks again for watching, guys. Glitch out.